Let me tell you a story. A story of a man everyone laughed at until one day they saw who he really was. In a quiet village surrounded by hills and rivers, there lived a man known as the Fool. His name was Gopal. Now Gopal wasn't rich. He didn't dress fancy. He didn't speak big words or act important. He just smiled a lot, helped people without asking for anything, and laughed at his own mistakes. Every morning he swept the temple steps. Every evening he lit a small lamp near the river. Children loved him. Elders shook their heads. And the smart ones in the village, they thought he was a joke. "Why do you waste your time sweeping the temple?" one merchant asked him. Gopal smiled. "Because it keeps my mind clean too." They laughed. "See? He talks nonsense." One day a group of travelers came into the village. They were lost and hungry. The villagers were too busy, too proud, or too scared to help strangers. But Gopal? He offered them food, gave them directions, and even gave away his only blanket. Later that week, those travelers returned. Turns out they were royal messengers. They had been testing nearby villages to see who had kindness and wisdom. Guess what happened next? They told the village chief, "In all our journey, only your village helped us. And it was Gopal, the one you call a fool." The whole village went quiet. The same people who laughed at him began to whisper, "Maybe Gopal is not a fool after all." One of the elders asked him, "Gopal, why didn't you tell us who they were?" He just smiled. "Why should I help someone only because they're important? A hungry person is hungry, prince or pauper." That day, something changed. People began to notice how calm Gopal always was, how he never got angry, never showed off, never stopped smiling. They started asking him for advice, and surprisingly, his answers were simple, but full of meaning. A young boy once asked him, "How do I become wise like you?" And Gopal replied, "Fall down, get up, fall again, but don't stop being kind." He never wanted fame. He never wore a crown. But in time, people started calling him the Wise One, and the title Fool disappeared forever. So what's the moral of this story? True wisdom doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just sweeps the floor, shares a meal, or smiles at a stranger. And often the people we overlook are the ones who hold the deepest truths. Before you judge someone for being different, ask yourself, do they live with kindness? Do they bring peace? That's real wisdom. If this story touched your heart even a little, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We share stories that awaken, inspire, and remind us of life's simple truths. Until next time, stay kind, stay humble, and never be afraid to be a little different.